What you should know about rattlesnakes. Before getting started, please like and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get more interesting videos. Rattlesnakes are large, venomous snakes that are found throughout North and South America. The greatest concentration of them is in the southwestern United States and in northern Mexico. Arizona is home to 13 species of rattler, more than any other state. The most distinctive feature that these species share is the rattle. Generally not aggressive, rattlesnakes strike when threatened or deliberately provoked, but given room they will retreat. Most snake bites occur when a rattlesnake is handled or accidentally touched by someone walking or climbing. The majority of snake bites occur on the hands, feet and ankles. Rattlesnakes usually avoid humans, but about 8,000 people are bitten by venomous snakes in the United States each year, with 10 to 15 deaths, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Characteristics. Rattlesnakes can range from 1 to 8 feet, depending on the species, according to the National Wildlife Federation. They are thick-bodied snakes with keeled scales in a variety of colors and patterns. Most species are patterned with dark diamonds, rhombuses or hexagons on a lighter background. Other distinctive physical characteristics include producing venom, heat-sensing facial pits, hinged fangs and live births. These characteristics are shared with other pit vipers such as the cottonmouth and copperhead. After the rattlesnake's most distinctive physical feature is their triangular head. Also, they have vertical pupils, like cat's eyes. Young rattlesnakes do not yet have their rattles, though they are as dangerous as adults, according to the National Park Service at Yosemite. Furthermore, some adults may lose their rattles, so it is a good idea to look out for the triangular head. The scales, a keeled mystery. If you encountered a snake and its tail was hidden from view, you might recognize it as a rattlesnake by its overall shape, large triangular head, narrow neck and wide body. The rattlesnake can also be identified by looking only at its back. Each scale has a pronounced ridge, or keel, running down its middle. These keels give the rattlesnake a rough, less shiny appearance than most snakes found in San Diego County. The function of these keels is uncertain, though some scientists believe they promote concealment. By breaking up the light reflecting off the snake, the keels may allow it to blend in with its dull surroundings. The tongue, a vital part of smell. By flicking its forked tongue, the rattlesnake is tasting the smell of the air. It picks up a scent, and then stimulates the olfactory nerve, in effect extending its nose beyond its body. When the snake pulls its tongue back in, it slides the tips into cavities on the roof of the mouth. These organs, called Jacobson's organs, contain branches of the olfactory nerve, the same nerve that leads to the nose. The eyes, vision in dim light. The rattlesnake's pupil is a narrow vertical slit, like those in a cat's eye. This type of pupil generally indicates an eye that is highly sensitive to vision in dim light. That's also true for a rattlesnake. Because of this sensitivity to light, the eye needs protection during bright daylight. Its vertical pupil protects it better than a round pupil because it can close almost completely. The pit organs, a second set of eyes. When a rattlesnake looks at a mouse in the daylight, it senses both the reflected visual light that a human would see and the infrared light given off by the mouse's body heat. In total darkness, the rattlesnake can still find its prey by seeing only the mouse's body heat. How does it do this? Rattlesnakes and all other snakes in the pit viper group have deep depressions, one on either side of their face between the eyes and nose. Behind each of these pits is a chamber, which is divided by a thin membrane. Contained in this membrane is a densely packed group of nerve endings. Did you know that you have the same kind of nerve endings? They're spread across your upper face and allow you to sense warmth generated from a source of heat, such as the sun. In pit vipers, these nerves are confined to the pit organs. These nerves are different from yours in that they're linked to the vision center of the snake's brain. You could almost call the rattlesnake a heat-seeking missile, guided by a highly specialized nervous system. The rattle, a warning sound. When alarmed, the rattlesnake vibrates its tail in an effort to warn an intruder of its presence. Other snakes may do the same thing, but only the rattlesnake has a mechanical warning system, the rattle. This rattle is composed of a number of hard, dry skin, much like your fingernails. The loose articulation of these segments, not loose beads within the segments as some people believe, results in the sound. When the snake vibrates its tail, one segment strikes the other. The buzz that results is a very effective warning. A common belief is that the age of a snake can be determined by counting the number of segments in the rattle, one segment for each year. Not true. One segment is added each time the snake sheds its skin, and most snakes shed several times per year. Venoms in rattlesnake bites are highly variable. Each type of rattlesnake bite venom out there is an intricate cocktail loaded with different enzymes, toxins, and other compounds. Hemotoxins, which break down capillary walls and hinder blood circulation, are key ingredients in most of them. Neurotoxins, which attack the victim's nervous system and cause seizures or paralysis, are another weapon. Venom composition can be extremely variable among individuals of the same species. For example, some timber rattlesnakes living in the American South have more neurotoxic venom than their northern counterparts do. Most rattlesnake bites are not fatal. Rattlesnakes are the leading purveyor of venomous snakebites in North America. About 7,000 to 8,000 people are bitten each year, but thanks to effective antivenoms, only 5 or 6 bites prove fatal. Disembodied rattlesnake heads can still bite. In 2018, a man in Corpus Christi, Texas found a western diamondback rattlesnake in his backyard and decapitated it with a shovel. Imagine his surprise when the head bit him on the hand. The man lived, but there have been cases of detached heads fatally envenomating people. The biting reflex in many venomous snakes remains active after the animal's death. Rattlesnakes don't lay eggs. Like anacondas, rattlesnakes are ovoviviparous. They produce eggs that hatch inside their bodies and give birth to live, fully formed young. Depending on the species, a rattlesnake litter can include anywhere from 1 to 25 infants. Avoiding rattlesnakes. By being alert and knowing what they look like, where they live, and when they are active, you can usually avoid rattlesnake encounters. In parks, stay on trails. In other areas, if you plan on hiking through brush, long pants and boots are advised. At night, use a flashlight. In Southern California, snakes can be seen year-round. However, most rattlesnake sightings occur in April, May and June. Snake bite, first aid. The primary purpose of the rattlesnake's venomous bite is to assist the reptile in securing its prey. After using its specialized senses to find its next meal, the rattlesnake injects its victim with a fatal dose of venom. To prevent being bitten, the best advice is to leave snakes alone. Most bites occur when someone is trying to pick up a snake, tease it, or kill it. If snakes are provided an escape route, they'll